Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this another brand new day. It's like Monday, I think? Yeah, yesterday was Sunday, so it's Monday. Yay! And outside, of course, the sun is shining. Whether or not there's a cloud cover, I don't think there is. Doesn't look like it. And oh my god, yesterday it was so hot, which I will segue into my Walkies and Shelton, Washington weather, plague, rat, and spider report. Because I did go Walkies last night, I needed my sodas, so I made a loop up across into upper southern Shelton, down into downtown Shelton, and then over to Safeway. Picked up my stuff after I looped around downtown, and then walked on back. Hot. Oh my god. It was like 87 at 8 o'clock last night. So it was hot. No fun. So it's bound to be another scorcher today. Life is life. That's okay though. But yes, I went out walkies. I did all the things I'm supposed to do. I look really scruffy here. I haven't been able to shave because I haven't taken a full shower in about a week. Now, I am still clean, as I have mentioned. I sponge bathe. You know, I take washcloths. I wash my face. I wash my hair with just water and a cloth. You know, just keep my head clean that way. And then I wash underneath my arm the problem areas down below in the nether regions, front and back. You stay clean. It's just I haven't scoured myself in a shower with chemicals and hot water because, oh, that takes so long and it hurts. So the only difference is I'm not scoured with chemicals. I'm clean, but I'm just not showered clean. But because of that, I'm super frizzy along here. My neck is just a mess. There's no clear demarcation here anymore. Ugh, I feel embarrassed. To some small degree. Like I say, I'm clean, but life is life. When you have chronic injuries and chronic illnesses, as I do with my back injuries and my fibromyalgia and more, it's hard. I know this one person I talked to on Facebook. She tries to keep herself going, her like 3 or 4 kids, I can't remember right off the bat, and her husband going together with all of her chronic injuries. She's lucky if she gets to take a shower every 3 weeks. Does the same thing. She's clean, she bathes, but it's a sponge bath. It's a lot of work and very tiring to take a shower. Takes a good hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours from walk into the bathroom and start to when I'm done. And oh my god, that is just, it's exhausting. Nice, but exhausting. And of course, back to, we've already talked about the weather report. Yeah, I can see light on the window. It's reflecting off something because even though the sun is back behind the mountains, it's reflecting off various things, and I can see that it's going to be very bright, very hot. Oy vey. But on the plague rat report, of course, once again, I see families walking out of Safeway last night as I was walking in. No masks as they come out, so joy. Doing my best to wear my mask to help protect other people when I'm out, but in public I can't say I'm the only one. A lot of older folk are wearing masks. The younger, no. But there's like various older people that'll walk by and say, you know, good evening, other side of the road. They got their masks on. They're taking it serious. Thumbs up for that. And then of course, spider report. There is a new spider down in the bathroom. Yay! It's one of those tiny body, long leg type things. And so it's cool. It's young. You can tell it's young because it's smaller. So here's hoping it does well. Up in the corner, I've mentioned that there was a spider up there. It looks like it's staying around for a little while. So thumbs up. Definitely a good thing. Excuse me. Ugh, bloody cannabis cough. As for hamsters, because I forgot about the hamster report, Gojira was running around this morning. Now, I was up early from pain this morning, 5 o'clock, yay. And she was running around in her cage. So I was picking her up and letting her run around on my chest and on my arms and stuff like that. And I put her on the floor so she could have a little bit of outside of her cage time. And she's doing well. Right now, she's in her nest and sleeping, so I don't want to bother her. She is getting older. She spends a lot of time sleeping now. Doesn't mean she's gonna die anytime soon. Her fur is still in really good shape, which means she's still grooming. And as long as they can reach all parts of their body and are grooming themselves well, you know they're doing well. When they get older and it hurts because their joints hurt and they're not as flexible anymore, then you'll notice that parts of their fur start looking greasier and just not as clean because it's harder for them to get to, so they just don't groom that part anymore. She's nowhere near that. And Dust Mop, he has not been up this morning. He's been living inside of his little wooden house. And that's a good thing. I really like that. That's cute because I'll just see his little nose come out and then he'll come out and then start running around. And that is a very good thing. And then last night, I didn't put any coconut oil on Dr. Snurf. But it's like every other night I coconut oil him because if he's eating it, I don't want him to chow on too much of it. And it seems to be working well. His skin is not cracking, it's still staying supple, and it's not a huge area, so definitely a thumbs up on that. A good thing. They are all getting older, but such is life. And then I've got some questions that are still going that I'm going to try and figure out the rest of those. But first, I also wanted to talk about, because in comments people are saying, hey, you should play newer games. You know, get a console, play the newer games, and then you'll probably get your view count back up. Well, there's two reasons I don't. Two reasons I don't do that sort of thing. First off is I play the kind of games that I enjoy when I'm doing game Let's Plays for the channel. So if I don't enjoy the kind of game that's popular, I'm not going to play it. It doesn't matter. And when it comes to games that I don't enjoy, I do not enjoy player versus player. Now, there have been some games in the past that I have. I used to play Team Fortress Classic before Team Fortress 2. You know, and Team Fortress 2 is really cartoony. Team Fortress Classic wasn't. And I played that one a lot. And when they went to cartoony Team Fortress 2, it leaves me cold. I don't care. I do not care. And that's the way it is with 99% of anything that's multiplayer, because multiplayer means player versus player. And that's ugh. I don't care. I don't like player versus player. I want to do puzzles and AI, and sure, I like co-op, where I'm working with a person to help me out. I like playing MMOs, mostly because I can ignore everyone else, but partying up and doing stuff is fun too. I've done that and I have enjoyed it. But not the PvP part. PvE, player versus environment, yeah. So all these really popular games, I don't care about them. They leave me cold. So if I play them, you're going to tell I don't care. You're going to tell that I'm forcing myself to pretend that I am having fun. You can tell that I will be bored out of my mind. I am not one of those people that has a good poker face. Anything I feel inside shows on the outside. So if I'm not feeling well, you can tell, because it shows. I've had people that have been amused and entertained just by watching me read books, because I'm watching, as I'm reading, my eyebrows are moving, and I'm just going, whoa, and doing stuff, because everything I feel, I show. If I'm not having fun, if I'm not being entertained, you're going to be able to tell. And then, of course, number two is all the new things cost money. And the big releases cost money. And I find it difficult to get enough food to eat for the month and enough pain medication to last for the month. I buy a few things. I have a couple subscriptions because otherwise I would be staring at a wall and dying of just boredom and no reason to live. I am disabled. I spend 99% of my time in this room. Yeah, I have little subscriptions to things here and there, so I get a little bit of software here and there, because with my ADHD, I get bored so quickly. So, I enjoy PvP games, and they tend to be older. There's sure a bit of nostalgia in that, but I even like the retro classic stuff where it's not actually older, it is new. Nothing played before, but it feels so good. That sort of stuff I love. And again, just money, I can't afford it. So I don't worry too much about that, and I just play the stuff that I enjoy. That's all you can do. A good thing. And if my color suddenly changed here, Windows 10 comes with a blue light thing, and I'm right at the point in the day when it's flicking between the blue light protector and then non-blue light, then blue light protector, non, and then it's like, ah. So occasionally it's just ultra flashing. Thumbs up for that. Now what I did want to do is to quickly go through a couple questions here. There was somebody who'd written, like Comic Gray said, can you play any instruments? I have never been able to think fast enough on my feet to keep my fingers and stuff going to actually play something. It's like a centipede walking. You know, if a centipede had to think about it, it wouldn't be able to do it because of all those feet. It has to do it without thinking. I always think about it, and so I stumble over doing things. I used to be able as a child to play the one musical instrument, the nose whistle. It is a little thing you pop over the edge of your nose, and then it's got two tubes that run straight down with an opening that goes over your mouth and a plastic cover and like a whistle. And as you blow through your nose, you alter, your mouth, and then alters the pitch of the whistle. And so you play the musical instrument by altering the shape of your mouth to play the tune. That one I've been able to play. Now I want to get a theremin, which is one of those, it's like the 1940s, 1950s Russian instrument. That's when they invented it. It's like weak radar. And you interact with your body with an antenna and another device here that just the shape of your hand and how close you are to the antenna changes the sound. And then you alter with the shape of your hand and how close you are to this other part of it, the volume of the machine. So when you're playing it, you're just shaping your hand and then moving your other one closer and around the volume knob. I bumped into my pop shield. It's a really bizarre instrument. That one I think I can handle. I don't know how much they cost, but I'm sure it's a lot. Oh my good golly, Miss Molly. And let's see, I also had a question by Confused Owl who asked, what is your least favorite genre of music? And assuming that it's country, like it is for most people, what is your second least favorite genre of music? My actual least favorite genre of music is Christian rock. That one. I hate it when I get songs that I don't like stuck in my head because there'll be parts of them that are catchy. And that one's my least favorite. Except for the group back in the 90s when the group Jars of Clay, strongly Christian group, came out with their first album. Oh, I love that one. I bought it. I played it to death. If I could, I'd rebuy it. Awesome Christian rock album. If you ever come across the group Jars of Clay, their first album, at least, I don't know about the rest, take a listen. Good, bloody stuff. My second least favorite, mostly country, but that's modern country. Old country, I like. Not really Conway Twitty, but things like Statler Brothers, Willie Nelson, Dolly Parton, all those older songs from the 60s, 70s, 80s, that stuff. Not a ton of it because my parents played it to death, but I still like that kind, the older country. That is still awesome. Definitely. Johnny Cash, but before he turned into the heavy Christian, gospel type, but that's fine. That's fine. Personal choice. And then, of course, did I go with my second least favorite yet? No, I didn't, did I? Oh, good golly, Miss Molly. I don't know. Because generally past that, I like most everything, and things that I don't like today, I might like tomorrow, and things that I love today, I may hate tomorrow. So it's hard to say. So right off the top of my head, I don't know what my second least favorite stuff is, because I listen to a lot of weird stuff. So we will quickly go to Jenna, who asked a question, am I interested in astronomy? Actually, yes, I'm interested in the sciences, and I love looking at the stars. I wish I could see them better. I watch several channels about science that have to do with stars, black holes, this, that, and the other. Yeah, I love that stuff. It's awesome. If you're interested in it too, please be. Definitely a thumbs up. And now I've actually kind of run out of time that way. So I opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab, and I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. I'm not reading the comments right now. I'm just thanking you for having left a comment. Good, bad, and different. You took the time, you expended the calories. Thank you very much. If I mispronounce a username, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker, and now it's the carbon dioxide escaping. And even though I count in, yeah, don't point at my head yet. Oh my God. My sincere apologies. American Sign Language on the fingers of this hand, because, you know, it's American Sign. You know, sign language. Anyway, though, my brain all of a sudden left my head. I'm going to call it my Chrome. I was doing so well, and then I got just sidetracked. Amber Scarlett Diaz Rodriguez, thank you very, very much. And Dawn, greatly appreciated. B23, thumbs up and thank you. We have Trevor, greatly appreciated. Joe Flacco, thank you very, very much. Metal Guitarist 666, thumbs up and thank you. My Soul is Good, greatly appreciated. Little Triple X Augut, I do not know how to pronounce that, but thank you. Betty Clough, thank you very much. LPS Ivy, greatly appreciate. Christopher Thomas, thumbs up and thank you. Krusty Sponge, I like the name, thumbs up. Mr. Sugar, greatly appreciate. Colin Reisner, thank you. Trinity Livingston, greatly appreciated. And Big Frogums, thumbs up and thank you. Lucifer, greatly appreciated. Trinity Livingston, thumbs up and thank you. We have Tommy Copeland, greatly appreciated. ASAP Frostbite, thumbs up and thank you. Summer Louise, I hope I pronounced that correctly. And then we have Pia, I think it's pronounced that way. Thank you very, very much. And no, that was it. 23 people. I said it was 20 to 25, didn't I? Thumbs up. Thank you so much. You get me out of my head, into the world, dealing with real people. It is greatly appreciated. Definitely a thumbs up on that. If you could check out my various links down below, I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. If you'd like to help me out without sending money to one of those two places, I have a PayPal link down below. And if you want to help me out without sending money, excuse me, I have an Amazon wishlist link as well. That would be cool. Very awesome. Now, do not feel obligated. I don't feel entitled. And if you cannot donate or you simply do not donate, I take all good wishes and I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest. So thank you very much. If you could toss me a like, I appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence. Another definite thumbs up. And of course, if you could subscribe to the channel and hit that bell. That would be very cool and greatly appreciated. Definitely a thumbs up. Well, I have this video. I have the second half of another gameplay video. Definitely a thumbs up to record and render. I'm going to be trying not to die. I'm going to be shaving. I'm going to hopefully make some phone calls. I got stories to write, things to do, and tomorrow I'm going to sort of try and talk about my journey of exploration on how different my life would have been had I actually been treated for ADHD throughout my life, because oh boy, so much I'm learning even now. Object impermanence. I have been out of sight, out of mind my whole life. You know what is another symptom of ADHD? Object impermanence. Out of sight, out of mind. My life would have been so different, almost unrecognizable had I been treated. Life is life, though. So, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, my friend, and that is a very good thing. Practice your social distancing. Practice your self-care. We got to keep up the pressure on protesting. Justice for everything these jackbooted, brown-shirted thugs keep killing. Take care. Have a great day, and I will see you, my friend.